Sure. So my husband's been really depressed, and the other night his best friend killed himself this year, and he's been in a car accident and has brain issues, headaches. And the other night he said, "Now I understand why Dave killed himself." So that let me realize that he's feeling very suicidal too. Um,
I want to bring this in. So, and we're going to do a healing for you guys, if that's okay.
yes.
Because it's so big and it is in his field, it's in your field right now. He doesn't feel significant. I'm feeling all of the emotions that you're feeling. I'm also feeling what he's feeling. And so there is a part of his neck that it has not been adjusted in a long, long time. So so tell me about, so the physical accident caused him not to be able to move as much. And so that's showing up in the field. He loves very, very deeply. And so this was a huge loss. His friend was a huge loss. And there is no, like, he doesn't feel the presence of a lot of love in his life right now, Tammy, your husband. And that's been an ongoing thing for a long time. Is that correct?
Yeah. He was abandoned by his father and then basically abandoned by his mother. So yeah, he's had a lot of abandonment and not much love. Like, I'm the first person that's been stable and loving to him. And we've
And
been together for 14 years now.
it's amazing how much he appreciates and loves you. And he feels not significant, like he doesn't matter. He really feels that, especially right before the accident and since then. And so one of the things that is coming in really strongly from him, from you, is he wanted to do more physical things. And there's even like neighborhood sport that used to matter to him. What does that mean to you when I share it that way? Like neighborhood, um, kids, children, people around you guys that he could make a difference with and help. And that would be one of the ways that he would start to feel significant again.
He was really into baseball when he was a kid, and that's what he was like. That's what he got attention for. It's pretty much the only thing he got attention for from his family, was being really good at baseball. And now we're older, we don't have kids, and
And so I would love for you to find a program that's in your neighborhood that needs people to be certified and come in and be like Little League or Pee Wee coaches. Because that would, and even though there's not a whole, he has the time right now to find ways to come into that will open him up and make more possibilities in his work life, in his other areas, if he focuses on the neighborhood sports. Did that make sense?
yeah.
I'd love for you to look it up for him, and I'd love for you to present it as, this neighborhood has this need, and I think you're perfect for it. And I think it will help with some of the physicalness that he's going through. So there's a little bit of energy of he's gotten louder and a little bit more aggressive at times. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
And so that would be a healthy way to bring that energy forward, so that, because that energy is inside of his body, it's not him. I want to say that another way. A lot of the frustration that he's no longer a container himself, his container in the accident got opened up to feel the emotions that are in the neighborhood, in the area, his behavior. And so if some of the work that a medical intuitive or someone that you know could do is really helping him, and this is what we're going to do as a group in a moment, become himself again, cut off any of the cords of the sort of receiving so much input from people in authority over his body. Did that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
So I want to say all of that another way. His body, when he went into sort of the energy of the accident and felt like he could no longer trust his thinking or feeling, he gave all of his power away to the authorities around him. He opened his body, his vessel got opened. And so one of the things that we're going to do today, as a group, is make him a container for himself, make him a container for the divine life force, and connect him back fully to the faith frequency, belief, love, God, source, however we might label the universe energy. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And then I also want to just, you are so beautiful in your energy field of how much you've loved him. And source, love, angels, all of that wants to acknowledge you for all of the nurturing. And the beginning was really, really hard for both of you guys. And it's gotten harder than it was in the beginning now. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. I
And
think
so
so.
I want to offer that to you as well. The work, the energy for you to really receive in your whole body, because you love touch, you love being with someone. And so much of that has gone away recently.
Mm.
Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, Jessica, anything you want to add, my love?
When you mentioned the little leagues, I saw miracles such as angels in the outfield.
Mm.
That's what came to me.
That's so beautiful, that visual and that energy. And so we're gonna do a little bit here. I want to bring everyone kind of on screen a little bit that wants to put their hands up. And if you're on Facebook, it's so beautiful to come on and allow yourself to really feel what you're here to feel. So let me say that one more time. This, if you believe everything is miraculous, this is happening for you as well as happening for Tammy. Tammy, is there anything you want to say about his name or any energy you want to, so we have a point of focus when we think of him?
Rob. Rob's his name.
Rob's his name. And so for Tammy and Rob, and you guys function as a unit so beautifully. And so we're going to really bring in the energy of the miracle frequency here and this guided meditation. And again, it'll wind up being available, but it is a transmission of love energy coming from our hearts to yours. Jessica, anything you want to say for Rob before we jump into the second part of really just being the energy?
Rob, we love you. We want you to begin your healing. We want to help you regain your power, your passion, and we want you to rediscover yourself as you become a person of service for others and be a great light for the little kids that need you in the world.
So beautiful. And Dr. Audrey, do you remember the first time you received energy like this? What happened for you in group energy form?
I would describe it as being lit up inside. And sort of like what you wrote about in the newsletter today. It's like my pilot light was lit. And yeah, my pilot light was lit. You know how on a furnace there's a pilot light?
Yes.
And when I meditate, I try and look for that flame through my third eye, and I can see it. Sometimes it's a blue light, but it's a flame, and it's my inner light. And when you receive group energy like this, just doing it, I can feel it. So it lights me up. That's one of the reasons I love doing psychotherapy, because it's an emotional workout for me to be able to tell somebody for 45 minutes or to listen and then give back all of the information that I need for myself to keep going. And I get paid for it besides. So this kind of energy, it lights you up. It's the gleam in your eye. It's the butterflies in your belly. It's the chills, the goosebumps that I'm getting as I'm talking about it.
Yes, and so I feel that initiation. I heard the angels, right? The little ding ding that went through, really make it. Wow. Tammy, this is, whenever I hear those sounds, those are a signal that we've connected to something higher. And so I would love for you and for all of us to begin to breathe. And this segment, we're going to close our own energy fields. We're going to close and we're going to feel Tammy and Rob's energy fields, their vessels as circles, as the heart math image of that heart math image that I often see is this lit up, glorious energy from the heart going out in a radiant field. And so go ahead and begin to close your eyes and begin to know that there is no right way or wrong way to do this. So if you keep your eyes open, that's beautiful. If you want to keep your hands up, that's a brilliant process as well. If you feel called to move your hands to any part of your body, any part, you are doing this for yourself as well as doing it for Tammy and for Rob. We're going to end the guided meditation portion, this healing portion for Tammy, for Rob, for each one of us that is ready to let go of all of the cords of the past, to let go of the trauma, to let go of any energy that no longer serves us, that was spoken over us, whether it was from a parent, a doctor, someone meaning well. We allow ourselves to receive and feel the origins of love, the origins of each individual birth, the origins of this vessel and the energy field that it's meant to distribute out, to give out the energy in motion. So begin breathing. Begin focusing all of your energy on your breath. And for about 30 seconds, we're going to go into silence. And just focus on your breath and begin counting 18 breaths. So 18,